All right, we are live here today for the Brazil World Cup roster release. This is pretty wild, right? When you think about it, it feels like it was yesterday that we played the 2022 World Cup. A World Cup that many of us felt like well, it didn't feel like, but it kind of felt like at the same time that it was the last one for Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, even Neymar, especially when he got injured in 2023, a little bit after the World Cup. But we're back. We're back here, and the roster is going to be released very soon. I'm going to go through the entire list as it goes. I have it here. I'm listening to it live here as Carlo Ancelotti will release the Brazil roster in probably 5 minutes. But just real quick before we start, chat, everyone in the chat, we don't know yet. There have been conflicting reports. Is Neymar going to be in the roster, and do you want Neymar to be there? I have a lot of mixed opinions in regards to Neymar right now. I'm a big Neymar fan. So if you just ask me, do I want Neymar in the World Cup? The answer is absolutely yes. Am I going to celebrate if I see Neymar's name there? Absolutely yes. Now, has Neymar, at the same time, I'm trying to be non-biased here. Has Neymar earned a call-up? I don't think he has. I've watched probably 90 to 95% of his games for Santos ever since he returned. From a technical standpoint, match sharpness, I just don't see it. He's fit. Like he's playing, he's running fine. He's fit. He obviously doesn't have the same explosiveness that he once had. That is for sure. But overall, and fix my mic here. My mic's probably a lot better. But overall, I don't think he has actually earned it on the field. Like if you look at Neymar right now, he's probably in terms of fitness, he's fine. But in terms of like the level that he used to play, he's probably somewhere around 50%. This is not the same Neymar that we were accustomed to seeing. Okay. It simply isn't. There's no way around it. But then you have to take into account the fact that Estevão is not available. He's injured. Rodrigo is not available. A lot of injuries happened. And ultimately, I think there is a spot in this World Cup for Neymar to come off the bench for Brazil. There is a spot for Neymar in the World Cup. That is my opinion. Has he earned it? No, he got a little bit lucky. And they're saying, bro, the announcement. Yeah, the announcement is going to start in 2 minutes at 4 p.m. Eastern time or 5 p.m. Brazil time. So real quick, what I have here on screen is the pre-list that Brazil had and where the players play. So actually, the league that had the most players in the pre-list is actually the Brazilian league, which just comes to show a video we made a long time ago about how the Brazilian league has grown tremendously. It's in terms of like how much money it spends. It's at its peak right now, outside of the era where Brazil was just so dominant in the 60s. So it looks like it's going to start soon. There's a lady just talking here. I don't know who this lady is. Sorry, guys. I lived in Brazil when I was a kid, kind of teenager, a few years. So very soon we're going to get the call up here for Brazil. Let me get this off screen. And what I'm going to do during the call up is I'm going to have here a roster builder. I'm going to put a roster builder here during the call up, and we're just going to go selecting the players that Carlo Ancelotti calls up. That way at the end we have all of them on screen. And we're going to find out very soon if Neymar is in the roster or not. One of the big surprises allegedly is Thiago Silva. There are strong rumors that Thiago Silva is going to make the roster, which honestly, looking at the options we had, Militão being out, I am for bringing Thiago Silva. He's playing for Porto. He's one of the best center backs I've ever seen in my life in general. I'm for bringing Thiago Silva. Will he start? No. Probably the starters will be Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhães, but I think it's important for this team to have Thiago Silva there. Outside of that, most of the call-ups are very likely going to be the guys you expect. Right now we have this lady with like a nose ring. She's like singing something. I don't know what this is. This is what's going on. I don't know. This is supposed to be the roster release. I don't know who she is. But everyone in the chat, Nabhuto, how you doing, man? I know you're a big Neymar fan. One of the biggest Neymar fans out there. A huge Neymar fan. Your haircut right there in your picture looks like Neymar's haircut. I hope that we see Neymar in the roster, but that's a little bit of the fan in me. I'm perfectly reasonable, and I can admit that um, I don't think Neymar is looking like himself. Now, mind you, he's playing for Santos. That team is ass. It's a really bad team, so it is hard to perform when it comes to Santos. Um, but guys, all I'm saying is don't expect to see the old Neymar this World Cup. What can happen is I think Neymar can help a lot coming off the bench. Brazil needs a goal. That's a great option to have. Now, let's wait and see. Um, okay, seems like they're gonna call. They're saying, Tack, I know the struggle of being Brazilian with the hair growth. Can I cut your hair? I'm gonna get a haircut. I just haven't had time. I'm covering the US, covering Brazil. I haven't had time. I'm getting a haircut on Wednesday. So very soon. Need to fix my beard too. Fix my beard, hair. Even though the hair, it's been worse. It's been a lot worse than this. Let me tell you, it's been a lot worse. Saying, hey Tack, where are you watching the roster? I'm watching at the CBF channel, the Brazilian Federation channel, the Brazilian Federation. They're saying, bro, go bald, not bald. Just put the R9 haircut here. I mean, going bald for the World Cup would save me money and time. I would need a haircut. Just kind of let it grow, right? If you're going to do that. If Brazil wins the World Cup, that seems like a fair bet. Bleach my hair, go bald or something. They're saying, what? I don't blame you. We got the same hair profile, I think. Do you get afros? Like, well, my hair keeps growing. Eventually it'll fall. But yes, my hair does grow quite a bit out, right? It grows out. Now there's more. I don't understand this. Now there's another dude singing. Goatee dude with sunglasses singing. Look, I've been out of Brazil for so long. Culturally speaking, I don't freaking know who any of these people are. I feel like when it comes to people singing, artists there in Brazil, I only know Anitta. Is she still around? S27 say check Kaushi odds for Neymar. He made the roster. You're saying the odds that Kaushi are 100%? Let me see. Let me see the odds of the US predictions market, which is essentially people putting money into that. So let's see. You're saying Neymar's odds. He made it. Let me see. So Neymar to the World Cup, it's at, where is it? I don't see Neymar. He made the roster? Guys, I don't see Neymar in the predictions market. They're saying 90%. I don't even see it. I think Neymar made the roster. I mean, it hasn't been officially announced, but it's looking like Neymar is going to make the roster. Like, because this is the thing, like some people have insider information. So if they're putting money in the predictions market saying Neymar will be there, which that's what I'm seeing here, even though the roster's not out, it looks like Neymar has made the roster. I know it hasn't been announced. It's not official yet. It's not official. But S27's Kaushi point is good because people have inside information. 88%, 90%, people have inside information. So Neymar might be in the roster. It's not official. Let's wait. But it does look like Neymar will make it. I wonder if Endrick will make it. I want Endrick to make it. You guys know I met Endrick, right, in 2024. 2024, yeah. 2024, I met Endrick. I visited the Palmeiras training facilities. Okay, we're still waiting here for Carlo Ancelotti to announce the squad here, the roster. They're doing like this weird presentation. There's this there's like these people that are terrible actors. They're not good actors. They're just kind of pretending that they're celebrating a goal, and then dude, the goatee and the glasses is back. Like I just want to see the roster, man. Now they're talking about 1994, where Brazil won the World Cup in the United States of America, by the way. They're saying Endrick is at 91% on Cauchy, so Endrick will be in the roster. Endrick will be there. They're saying Neymar in favor of which player? If Neymar makes the roster, that means Igor Thiago or João Pedro will be out. Igor Thiago or João Pedro will likely be out. I mean, I can look at the odds here. Yeah, it's João Pedro tanked. André Santos tanked. It looks like João Pedro might be left out, or Igor Thiago. Thiago Silva was like 50-50. Yeah, Thiago Silva is an interesting one. I want him in the roster. When will they release the roster? That's what they're asking. It's supposed to be out like now. They're doing a silly presentation going through each World Cup. Right now, they're at 2002. So we got 06, 10, 14, 18. Actually, no. Maybe they'll just go through the World Cups that Brazil has won. So 02 is the last one. That was the last time Brazil won a World Cup, led by Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Ronaldo, Cafu, Roberto Carlos. So I think Carlo Ancelotti will come out now. And when he comes out, I'm going to put this on screen. And we're going to be marking the players that make the roster. So when the stream is done, we can go through the roster. And don't worry, tomorrow, I'm going to do a video breaking down the roster. Tomorrow, we have a video, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to be talking about my concerns, the good, the bad, what do I expect in the World Cup. Tomorrow, we have a video about this roster. So today's just a reaction. We're going to go through it, react, celebrate, get pissed off, curse out Ancelotti. That's what we do, and be happy about it. Tomorrow, a more level-headed analysis, okay, a video. So make sure you're subscribed. If you just tuned in, drop a like in this video right now. If you just tuned in, it's a great way to support the channel for free. I appreciate it. Our channel is new, and you guys have been doing some tremendous work here, incredible work, because we have over 17,000 subscribers now, which is insane considering we barely uploaded and it's been growing. We're going to be doing very big coverage during the World Cup for Brazil, for South American nations, mostly hating the South American nations. Besides Ecuador, we like Ecuador here, but Colombia, Argentina, Uruguay, they can all tank. I don't care how they do. I don't care. So they're still doing a presentation. Now it's this old dude, like he's very old. He's probably in his 80s. He's old enough to be president of the United States of America because, you know, here in the United States, we only have old presidents here. We like old people. Like you have to be over 75. It's like Joe Biden, Donald Trump, just old people. People that are above like the life expectancy. That's how we do it here. So they're finishing this little presentation show where the dude is singing, and then there's people like dancing some samba and just pretending to celebrate nothing. And then Carlo Ancelotti is going to come out and he's going to announce the list. It's soon. It's going to happen very soon. Let me ask you guys this. So there have been strong rumors of Thiago Silva being the roster. Are you guys for or against Thiago Silva? And at the end of the stream, don't forget to rate the roster. But now that we have 700 people in the chat, make sure you remember we're going to be doing a full coverage of Brazil during the World Cup, live watch-alongs, previews, post-games, and a World Cup coverage. So make sure you're subscribed. They're saying capoeira for another 30 minutes. Yeah, man, we got to stop with this samba capoeira right here. Brazilian culture is beautiful. It's a beautiful culture. Besides the mugging, right? People like to mug each other and scam each other there. If you remove the scammers and the people that rob you and kidnap you, it's a beautiful culture. But let's just cut the crap and get to the roster. Oh, 2026. We're here. We're talking about number 6 here. Okay, it's almost time. Now they're going for the 2026 World Cup. So they have a nice presentation with more highlights of previous teams. Don't worry, guys. Today's just a reaction. But tomorrow, we have the video breaking this down. And it's going to be big. It's going to be tremendous, this World Cup for Brazil. I dare say, and let me know in the chat if you guys agree with me. This is the biggest Brazil roster announcement since 2002 when they left Romário out. This is the biggest one. Every Brazil roster, there's big anticipation, but I think because it's Carlo Ancelotti, because there's this Neymar drama, whether or not he's in the roster, even though we have kind of determined at this point, based on like prediction markets that people put money, that Neymar is in the roster. We're about to see Neymar in the roster very soon. Um, this to me is the biggest roster announcement since 2002. Yeah, yeah. Naruto saying because of Neymar. I think a big reason why is because of Neymar. They're saying why no audio, guys. I have audio. Everyone's hearing me. Wait, has he announced it yet? Not yet, but we have strong evidence that Neymar was picked. It's not announced officially, but in the predictions market where people put money and sometimes there's insider trading, the odds are looking in favor of Neymar. So it looks like Neymar, and they're about to do it. They're about to do it. It's going to happen right now. And I think Neymar will make the roster based on the predictions market. People are putting money on that, a lot of money. It's right now. So, okay. Let's keep an eye out for this. Sorry, guys, if I'm talking less because now I'm trying to listen too. I'm trying to listen to see who's going to get called in. So I think they're going to call Ancelotti to the stage. They have a young lady and an older man now. Okay. You see, sometimes you don't need foreplay to be this long. Let's be honest. Can we just get to it? Crack the lube and just get into it, man. This foreplay is going for way too long at this point. My goodness. Ah, hola, ciao, ni hao, que merda. You're talking about the presenter. I it's just like I'm getting tired of the foreplay, man. You got lube, just get into it. Like get the freaking call up. We want to hear the names. It's cringe as fuck right now. This is super cringe. What is this monstrosity? Just bring old man Ancelotti on stage and have him call it up. This is so cringe. Just freaking get to the draw. Is Neymar in? Very likely. We're about to find out in like a minute or two. Okay. The president of the Brazilian Federation is here. The president of the Brazilian Federation. And make sure to drop a like and subscribe, everyone, if you guys just tuned in. The channel's been growing a lot. They're saying this guy's ignoring people. I don't ignore people. There's like 100 comments. I can't respond to everyone. It's actually very funny seeing the Brazilian president right now. The dude is like a Chad. He's like in good shape, good looking guy, right? He's like Tom Cruise, but a little bit taller than Tom Cruise. Not better looking than me, but better looking than maybe Tom Cruise. And then the previous president was like this short weirdo called Aguinaldo, whatever the fuck his name was. Big changes there. Big changes. He's now bragging about himself. So the roster call up was supposed to be like 15 minutes ago, but now we have to hear Samir, the president of the Brazilian Football Federation, talk. Can you show us the screen? So I can't show you guys the screen entirely. I might get a copyright strike. But what's happening now is this. It's this dude right here is talking, the president of the federation. You see the guy right there with the very nice suit, the expensive suit, by the way. Must have cost him a fortune right there. But right here on screen, this is when I'm gonna start selecting the players as they call up, so you guys can go through with it with me. Dude, they need to find a way to do this much more effective. Who's corrupt, Samir or Reginaldo, or both? I truly apologize to y'all because I thought the roster was going to be out at like 4 p.m. Eastern time. Otherwise, I would have gone live later, right? I would have just gone out later because this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. The foreplay has been going for so long that we might have even had some. Okay, I'm gonna censor myself. There might be kids watching, and I'm saying a lot of stupid shit at this point. Um, yeah, exactly. They need to just get to the point. Like the problem is, very often these events, essentially what this guy right now is just doing politics. He's talking about how great he is, how tall he is, how he's better looking than Tom Cruise, and how he's done this and that and all this crap. They're saying Neymar is out. Guys, it hasn't been officially announced, but as I said, according to the predictions market, and very often has insider information, it looks like Neymar has made the roster. Okay, it looks like Neymar has made the roster. It's not official yet until it comes out of Carlo Ancelotti's mouth. Ancelotti looks bored. He looks very bored. Samir said he's better looking than me. He's not better looking than me. Very few people in this world are. I'm taller and better looking than Tom Cruise. So I doubt it. I would not agree with that. Samir's in better shape than me though. He looks like he works out. I've been getting a little bit lazy with workouts. I play soccer and things like that, but I've been getting a little bit lazy at the gym. But he's stronger. He's bigger right now. They're saying glad you went live now. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go live for the roster. I was just gonna make a video, which I am still gonna make the video that'll be out tomorrow. But I was just like, I'm home, I'm watching it. Let's just go live. Let's hang out. Let's watch it. See what happens. Especially because there's this whole Neymar thing. That's a big deal for me. They're saying, "Are you more handsome than David Mossy?" I am, and I think he would agree with that. I'm also taller, but he's better looking than Tom Cruise. He's not. I don't know if he's taller than Tom Cruise though. I need to ask Alexi Lalas about that. I'm not sure. When does it start, guys? It started already. It's just that they're right now. They're in like they're just trying to bore the hell out of us. Okay, now I think they're playing the national anthem. Oh no, they're promoting the women's national team, the Brazilian women's national team. I think they play the World Cup next year. Yeah, it's next year, not this year. Is Neymar in? We're gonna know very soon, guys. We're gonna know about Neymar. Trust me. As soon as look, let me get this off screen for a second. Look. To everyone asking me if Neymar's in the roster or not, I already told you. Very likely he is in the roster, Neymar. But believe me, once I know for sure, you guys will know. That'll be the most talked about thing. If Neymar's in the roster now, will be the most talked about thing. So relax. Relax. We're gonna know very soon if Neymar made the roster or not. The truth is, he made the roster. We know that, right? We're just trying to like play it cool. But we know Neymar made the roster. All right. We all know that. Is there anyone in the chat that thinks that Neymar didn't make the roster? Oh no. Why are you following me here? Mr. Pitchbot. Why is he even following? I know why. It's because I'm taller than Tom Cruise. Am I more handsome than MJ? Who's MJ? Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson's dead. So you can't you can't say I'm better looking than someone that died. And rest in peace, Michael Jackson, legend, one of my favorite singers of all time. But are you talking about Michael Jordan? Bangladesh, man, Neymar has so many fans in Bangladesh. Can you believe it? It's pretty crazy. I think he has more fans in Bangladesh than Brazil, because in Brazil, it's actually quite interesting. Neymar, it's very divided when it comes to Neymar in Brazil. He has a lot of fans. I'm a Neymar fan, by the way, just full disclosure. But there's a lot of people that hate Neymar.
A little bit because he's a dick sometimes on the field, a little bit because of politics too. Like Neymar endorsed Bolsonaro, that was the president before Lula, so a lot of people hate him for that too. Uh, he's a kind of like a divisive figure in Brazil. And even when it comes to calling him up for the World Cup, there's many people that don't want him. There's many people that don't want him the World Cup. And Light Mace too, I'm giving you your shout out. You're on screen right now. You're on screen. There's a lot of people from Bangladesh. A lot of people. But what time is it in Bangladesh? Why are you guys awake? Let me see. Bangladesh time now. It's 2 a.m. and you guys are awake for the Brazil roster? That is crazy. That is crazy. You guys might love the Brazilian national team more than Brazilians themselves. If Brazil released the roster at 2 a.m., I would be sleeping. Okay, so apparently we're not going to get the list till 4:30 Eastern time. So we're going to get the list in 9 minutes. We're 9 minutes away. Oh, we have someone from North Korea. It's Kim, my friend Kim. Zimbabwe. We also have someone from Zimbabwe. It's not that late in Zimbabwe, is it? Probably like 10 p.m. India, it's pretty much 2 a.m. in India. We have people from India. So I guess Brazil is very popular in Asia. I think Brazil is very popular in Asia and Africa, actually. Obviously in Brazil as well. So right now we're 8 minutes away from finding out the roster. 8 minutes away, and we're gonna know who makes it. We're still in the. This is one of the longest foreplays I've ever had in my life. This is 30 minutes of foreplay. It is insane. It is insane. 30 minutes until we get the roster. It is crazy. It's pretty wild. So now they're talking about the women's national team because next year they have the women's World Cup, and I think isn't it in Brazil? 2027 Women's World Cup. Is it in Brazil? Where is it? Who's hosting it? 2027 Women's World Cup. Brazil. Hmm. Hmm. That doesn't sound like a bad trip for me to go to Brazil for the Women's World Cup. It's a good excuse to go to Brazil, catch a few games, try to catch the US women's national team because they're probably going to be one of the favorites to win, especially with Emma Hayes. I might have to go to Brazil next year. I might have to go to Brazil next year. Go watch the women's national team. Might be a good excuse, especially because it's during the summer here in the United States, right? It's a good time to travel. We'll see. We'll see. I'm considering it. We have 1,000 people here in the chat. Make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Tomorrow we have a video breaking down the roster. Today it's just a reaction. It's just a reaction. Tomorrow I'm going to do a more level-headed breakdown of the roster, what to expect from the World Cup concerns, how this team might play. Today it's a reaction because I'm anxious, man. I want to see if Neymar makes the roster. No, I think he does, but I want to see it. Thiago Silva, Endrick, many big names. Many big names. Guys, anyone that puts in the chat that Neymar is not in the roster does not know. It is not official yet. Not official yet. It looks like André Santos is going to be left out. It looks like Neymar is going to make it from what I'm seeing. His odds of making the roster at Polymark just like they're saying 20 minutes still announced. No, not 20 minutes. I think it's 6 minutes. It's supposed to be apparently 4:30 Eastern time. 4:30 Eastern time. They're still like the presentation right now, it's literally just trying to bore us at this point. They're trying to see how long we can last and stay in this shit. It's okay. It's okay. One thing that I hate about these announcements, it's that they could literally just tell us, it's like, guys, 4:30, we're gonna release the roster, everything's gonna be good. Instead, they tell us at 4, so we sit here listening to all this nonsense right here that we don't give a shit about. Oh, yeah, it's just like, just call them up. They're saying to guys, stop in the chat. It's not official. Neymar's not in the roster yet. We'll know in 5 minutes. They're about to call up Carlo Ancelotti. They're about to call up Carlo Ancelotti to talk about the squad. Neymar has not been officially called up. It's not true. It's not true. Let me check here. How many likes? We have only 200 likes. Guys, girls, guys, I don't know if guys, girls, whoever's here, drop a like. We have 270 likes and we've had over 1,000 people for quite some time. Over 1,000 people. So drop a like in the stream right now. Get those likes up and make sure also that you guys subscribe to the channel for our full World Cup coverage. Tomorrow we have a big video about this roster. Sarah is saying Haiti will surprise you. Look, if Haiti gets one win in the World Cup, they have already surprised me. And I like Haiti. I am rooting for the CONCACAF nations besides Mexico and Canada. I want Haiti to do well. I want to, but there's a difference between me wanting Haiti to do well and thinking Haiti will do well. I hope. Mm-mm. Okay, now we're supposedly 4 minutes away now from Ancelotti starting to call up the list. Okay, they just ended talking about the women's national team. Okay. 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 It's I'm still waiting. They still haven't started. It's freaking insane. Who's watching this channel and the stream on YouTube? The roster release. Who's watching both? Now they're calling the vice president. Who cares about the vice president? They're bringing the vice president now of the federation. Who cares? Like, why do how big of an ego these morons have that they just have to talk on stage? No one cares. I didn't even know CBF had a vice president. Gustavo Diaz Enrique. No one cares, Gustavo, what you have to say. No one cares. They're saying, what do they say about Fabrizio Romano? Pep Guardiola is leaving Man City this summer. That's breaking news then. Pep Guardiola is finally leaving Manchester City. Breaking news. My goodness, I swear, man. There's a special place in hell for these people. Just freaking get rid of these guys. Like we all just want to see the roster at this point. And they're saying, dude, in which channel are you watching it live? I'm watching it in the Brazilian Soccer Federation or Football Federation channel. I'm watching it, but they just have the vice president of the federation talking right now. We're just waiting here at this point. They're showing Romário right now. Edilson Capetinha, another player that played for the Brazilian national team. Okay, the vice president is about to shut up. He's about to shut up. If this is how Brazil handles the roster list, imagine what fresh hell USSF has lined up. Oh no, this is worse. This is worse. I think this will be worse than the USSF release. The guys in charge of the US Soccer Federation, they're more of like nerdy guys. I don't think like JT, I can't see JT Batson wanting all this attention. I think this is worse. But we'll find out next week because the US roster will be out on Tuesday next week. Bangladesh. I said it. You guys said say Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Come to Bangladesh. You'll enjoy. That's far, man. That's like a 20-hour flight. It's very far. Maybe one day, but that is really, really far. And I hate flights. I went to Japan once and I loved Japan, obviously, but I needed like a month to recover from the flight. They're still not they're still not calling up Carlo Ancelotti on stage. It's bloody insane. They're saying if you were to reform CBF, how would you do it? So I'm not going to talk about people in terms of placing people. But there's a lot of things that have to change with CBF. I do think they did a good job in terms of bringing Carlo Ancelotti, a coach that is not really involved with the schemes and the systems and agents of Brazil. That's a big problem. I do think there has to be a little bit of a change also of how the voting works because each state has a voting right for who's the president of the federation. And we saw that under Aginaldo, that under a presidency of someone that's corrupt, state federations will very likely vote for that guy because of bribery and many other things that have happened. There has to be more transparency with CBF. They also have to let go of the Brazilian League. They can regulate the Brazilian League, but they have to detach from it. They have to let it be run by the clubs. That way, the clubs can profit more, and that'll help Brazil's football over the long run. There's many things that you have to reform. You also have to reform the calendar, which I know they're doing. You do have to reduce the games of the state championships. The top division teams like Flamengo, Palmeiras, Corinthians, Cruzeiro, whatever, Fluminense, they play way too many games in a season. You have to reduce the number of games of the state terms. There's a lot of things that you have to change to improve Brazilian football. It's just very complex and very complicated because of the politics and money that's involved around it. And then now, what's going on now? Now they're showing a video of Pele. Yeah, that's Pele. A black and white video. Are we certain they're going to announce the roster today? Are we certain? This shit's taking a long time. So what they're saying is like this is the first time that we call up a roster, and the king of football, Pele, will not be among us. So rest in peace, Pele. It's unfortunate that it happened, but again, circle of life happens to everyone. And Pele was old. He was an old guy and an incredible player. Well, the greatest player, the greatest of all time, ahead of Messi. Do I think the president should just shut up? Yeah, I think they should. But now they have Pele talking, which this is probably AI. Well, not probably. It has to be a AI. The dead don't speak. So they're talking about Zagallo. That was Zagallo, also legendary player and coach for the Brazilian national team. Velho Lobo Zagallo. They're showing him. He is another Brazilian football legend. Which is also the first time that Brazil will not have Zagallo around for a World Cup, which is crazy to think about. Now, it's giving me goosebumps now because I grew up with my dad and my grandfather just talking about Pele or Pelé, Zagallo. So it's just giving me goosebumps right now just to see this video of Zagallo and Pele that unfortunately passed away over the past few years. Um, it sucks that it's AI made, right? Um, but it is giving me goosebumps to hear the voice of Zagallo and Pele right there. I'm not gonna cry. I promise. I don't cry that easily. I've only cried on the toilet like 3 times. Never, no other reason. No, and also no further explanation there. Little hint. It was after I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and one of them was after Taco Bell. Never go to Taco Bell. Okay, now let's Okay, let's see if they're gonna call up Carlo Ancelotti. My goodness. Oh my god, they're gonna have another guy sing now. I swear, is this? I swear, are they gonna start this? They're gonna, they're gonna sing. I think it's that song from Skank or Skanky in Brazil. It's comemora. No, it's like a classic like football song in Brazil. Quem não sonhou em ser jogador de futebol? It's a good song. It's a catchy song. You guys should turn it up now. It's a good song. It's catchy. I'm less angry because it's a good song that they're putting there. It's a very catchy song. Okay. Because the reality is the ones before weren't that good. I'm sorry. No offense to the artist, but it just wasn't good. This one's better. But I wonder why this guy's singing it because this song belongs to Skanky in Brazil, which in English you pronounce skank, which is not a good word. Definitely don't want to be walking around the United States calling people skank. Um, but that's how you write um, their name. It's Skank. Yeah, that's how you write it. Yeah, but regardless, like I'm assuming after the song here, they will call up. They're saying, has Stefan been ruled out? Yes, Stefan is 100% out of the World Cup. Stefan is out. No, also, I thought I was going to do a 20-minute stream. I thought it was going to be a 20-minute stream. I'm live for 40 minutes already. And we haven't gotten one single name yet. They're supposed to announce it now. We're waiting. Carlo Ancelotti is literally sitting down, just waiting for them to go and call him up. They're saying, you mean the band Skank? Yes, or Skanky in Portuguese. That's how they pronounce it. I think this song is theirs, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, everyone in the chat? How many likes do we have in the video? We have 450. Thank you very much, everyone that tuned in. Tomorrow, we're going to release a video doing a full breakdown of this. Right now, we're just doing a live reaction and helping you guys translate it. Tell us the probability by percentage of Neymar playing the World Cup. Well, it's what people were talking about earlier. The probability of Neymar being in the roster right now, according to the predictions market, which people put money into it, is 90%. There's a 90% chance right now that that Neymar will be in the roster that should have been announced already. We're waiting here. Carlo Ancelotti is literally sitting down right there and waiting for it. So 90% would be my answer. Okay, so now, I mean, I hope they started now because they've done everything. They've talked about the World Cups Brazil has won. They've talked about the Women's World Cup. They've talked about the president. They've talked about Brad Pitt. They've talked about every single possible thing in the world. Now they've had concerts, artists come to the stage and sing, old man celebrating a fake goal, everything besides the roster. And Carlo Ancelotti is sitting there kind of impatient. We still need to do capoeira. We haven't had the capoeira dance yet. You're saying I don't know why I don't think Neymar will. I don't know why I think Neymar won't make it. I'm telling you, based on the predictions market, Neymar's in the roster. We're gonna know officially very soon, but it looks like Neymar is in the roster. Can you show the live stream? I can't put the live stream on screen. I might get taken down, but I have it on here. I'm watching it. It's just this. It's just people on stage right now. We're waiting for them to call up Carlo Ancelotti. That's what we're waiting for. Who's left out? João Pedro. Well, if Neymar's called up, very likely João Pedro's out. Because I do think Ancelotti's going to bring Igor Thiago. I think. What will be my reaction if Neymar's out? I'll be a little bit surprised and upset. I'll be upset that Neymar's out, but I understand it. I understand. What's crazy is there's a case for Neymar to be in the roster, and there's a case for Neymar to be out of the roster. As crazy as that sounds, Whatever Ancelotti chooses, he'll live or die by that decision, but it's not too crazy either one. Thiago Silva, 50-50. Thiago Silva was in the preliminary list, so Thiago Silva could be in the roster as well. Oh my God, another song. I swear, man. It's another song. Holy crap. US soccer cannot do worse than this. They know how to do marketing here in the United States, but this is insane. They're showing the same highlights over and over again at this point. Am I American? Yeah, yeah, I'm Brazilian American, but I was raised in the US, so I live in the US and lived here most of my life. I am Brazilian American. My parents were born and raised in Brazil pretty much their whole life. My goodness. Now they're playing some shitty ass song. Trying to stay. I should have gotten more coffee. Carlo Ancelotti does speak Portuguese. People that are asking here, he'll talk in Portuguese. Hopefully, I stay awake, man. I am getting tired of this shit. I am legitimately getting tired. I even took my headphones or earphones off. Just like I just want to hear the raw. I thought I was gonna be live for 20 minutes, and they're saying, "Tack, do you speak Portuguese?" Yeah, I do speak Portuguese. I speak Portuguese. I'm terrible at writing in Portuguese, but I can speak Portuguese fluently. They're saying, "Who thought this was a good idea?" You know what's worse? When we talk about being a good or a bad idea, guys, imagine the cost to get all this done. This is expensive. You could have done a much cheaper roster release. This is expensive. Who thought this was a good idea? The president of CBF probably did. According to many sources, Brazil is still fourth favorite to win the World Cup, followed by France, Spain, and England. I can't believe it, bro. I think it's fair. Brazil's somewhere between top six. I would say so. I wouldn't underestimate Brazil. They're not the favorites to win it. I think fourth or fifth would be where I would put Brazil. It's kind of hard to put Brazil ahead of Argentina. Argentina won the Copa America, won the World Cup, had a better World Cup qualifying campaign. Messi has been looking incredible in MLS lately. So probably Brazil would be fifth. There with Portugal, I would say. God dang it. I really should have gotten more coffee. 50% chance of Thiago Silva getting called in. 50% chance, and I would love to see it. Okay. We have these two presenters still talking. I was gonna call them names, but it's not fair to them, right? This is the longest World Cup in World Cup history. 39 minutes. And this is the longest roster release in roster release history. 45 minutes and we've got nothing. Hey, I saw that in the chat and you're right. Guys, look it up. GTA 6 is out. Before the roster. It's out. What do I think about Neymar? Second best Brazilian player that I've ever seen. Second best, only behind Ronaldo R9. I think it was an incredible player. Dude, this is bad. Like whoever planned this out, I'm sorry, this is complete stupidity. They paid these people like this guy Chino Marcos. I think he's famous in Brazil. He's probably not cheap. This is expensive. The production, the videos they made, the artists that came sing. This is expensive, and it's complete ass. No, they have like another like football director or something. Okay, so at least now it's Rodrigo Caetano. He has the list. So I think after Rodrigo Caetano, it'll be Ancelotti. Okay, they're calling them up. Thank fucking God. It's finally happening. Let's all calm the fuck down here. It's happening. It's happening. They're calling them up. Finally. They called up Rodrigo Caetano and they're going to call up Carlo Ancelotti now. They already have the whole press conference thing behind them. Finally. I think we're going to get the roster in a couple minutes. Oh, thank goodness. When does the USA roster drop? Next Tuesday. Terça-feira in Brazil, next Tuesday. I can't show you guys everything. What I can show is this. Like, it's happening. It's happening. It's going to happen very soon right here. Rodrigo Caetano's talking. After Rodrigo Caetano, we have the man, the myth, the legend. Carlo Ancelotti's coming up. He's coming up, and he's going to call up the players. It's finally happening. Dude, I kid you not. They're talking about the logistics. They're talking about the logistics. No one cares about the logistics. I mean, I'm sure the players do and the staff, but I'm talking about the fans. Do you guys care about the logistics? Like how much they're going to travel, how many cities they're going to go to? No one cares. Like, no one cares. This guy, Rodrigo Caetano, his clothes and his outfit is like very tight and he looks uncomfortable. He's probably wearing some very tight underwear. Very, very tight underwear for sure. They're saying, please, Rodrigo. Rodrigo's injured. He's out of the roster. Like, Rodrigo's not making it. He's injured. Yeah, they're giving us one of the worst roster releases of all time. I really hope the World Cup performance is not as bad as this, man. Oh, hold on. I have 3 super chats to go through. Okay. So Christopher is saying off topic, but Pulisic's first goal in 2026 will be the winning goal for Milan to qualify to the Champions League next season. So that means he'll score next week. And we'll see. He got an assist this past weekend, but Pulisic's been abysmal in 2026. WG saying Brazil's like Bangladesh's fans' coping mechanism. Makes sense. So you guys don't qualify to the World Cup. So Bangladesh fans just go for Brazil. Hey, we welcome you. If you go to Brazil, they're all going to welcome you. They want everyone in Bangladesh to root for Brazil. They're saying they forgot to mention the vice president's brother-in-law's cousin. Yes, we do need to know what he has to say, right? We definitely have to know what he has to say since everyone has something to say, apparently, besides Carlo Ancelotti. The one guy everyone wants to see talk is Ancelotti, and he's not talking. Breaking news. Neymar just updated his Instagram bio to Santos and Brazil. This mother liquor. Oh, no, he didn't update. That's fake news. He always had that. Santos and Brazil. Sorry. An account tricked me. It was fake news. I'm sorry. It was fake news right there. Okay, so this guy is almost done and he's going to shut up very soon. Benny Boy saying waiting for the feed to just cut out. Just imagine they just completely lose the streaming service completely from YouTube. It disconnects. There's no more Wi-Fi there, and we don't freaking get the roster after I'm live for 55 minutes. I told you I thought I was gonna be live for 15, 20. This is insane. Mr. Tight Underwear here doesn't stop talking also. Has the roster not come out? No, the roster hasn't come out yet. We're still waiting. It should be now. Like they're literally going to call up Carlo Ancelotti on stage, and he's going to give the list. This is the longest roster release in roster release history. Should Anthony get called up? I don't think Anthony will get called in. I don't think so. Dude, this is bad. I'm sorry that I'm complaining, but it's like they're saying this is the least hyped World Cup ever. Rest in peace 2010, 2014. Yeah, I made a video about this on Tactical Manager TV, our other YouTube channel. The World Cup just feels off. I think once it starts, it's going to be beautiful. But the hype is not the same. The hype is not the same for this World Cup. It's going to be very fun and incredible once it starts, and the hype will be there when it starts. Just the build up to it hasn't been great. The ticket prices in the United States, don't even get me started with that. Is Neymar in or out? Neymar's in the roster. That's my prediction. You guys are asking. My prediction is Neymar is in the roster. I think he'll be in the roster. Okay, they're calling Carlo Ancelotti. It's happening. It's happening. The man is right there. He's coming. They're calling Mr. Ancelotti. It's happening. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you guys are new, make sure to follow us also on Instagram. It's down below right here, and X or Twitter. Go follow us there. And you may be wondering, why follow you there? I do not have a specific reason. It's more just like, why not? It's free. No, it still hasn't been released. They're calling Ancelotti right now, and he has the list on his hand. They're going to call up right now. There's a guy with very tight pants and very tight underwear that doesn't shut the fuck up on the stage right now. I'll tell you one thing. Everyone that's been on stage has a better haircut than me right now. I need a haircut. Like my hair's just grown out and it's starting to look ridiculous. I need a haircut. If Filippo Silva is cut from the roster, we riot. I unfortunately I didn't make the roster. I have bad knees. All right, they called him. They called Ancelotti. He's coming. There he is. You guys see him? He's walking on stage. Mr. Carlo Ancelotti. He is there, the man. We're about to get the roster. Let me pull this up because as he calls the players, I'm going to mark them on screen. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe, everyone. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe right now so you don't miss out on all of our coverage. Like and subscribe to the channel. Oh boy, here we are. Guys, this is crazy. Like if Neymar's not in the roster, he's pretty much retired from the national team. Like Ancelotti could retire Neymar. And if Neymar's here, this will be his last World Cup. This is crazy. He said, "Good afternoon, everyone." Okay, it's happening. It's happening. He doesn't seem like a guy that'll yap a lot. He said it's a very important event for curiosity. He's thanking CBF, the federation. He's thanking CBF for the renewal of his contract because Ancelotti renewed all the way till 2030. He's just thanking everyone, besides me, but he's thanking everyone. Yeah, he's speaking Portuguese. Guys, there's nothing to translate. He's literally just thanking the federation, the staff, everyone. That's all he's doing. Mm-hmm. He's just thanking everyone right now. He has good Portuguese, man. I mean, it's not perfect, but he's good. Come on, old man. Just do it. Just get the names out. Just do it. We've been waiting for too long. Even Ancelotti's yapping. Everyone yaps. He blanked out there for a second. They're like a little lag. He's essentially saying that some people will be happy with the list, some people won't be happy. Okay. Is anyone nervous? He's I can't believe CBF did this. They put ads in their stream. Guys, I literally don't put ads on my stream so you guys can stay with me. CBF, a multi-billion dollar federation, they're putting ads on their YouTube stream. It's fucking ridiculous. 1,400 people here in the chat. Drop a like. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel. Get to 1,000 likes. Subscribe. We're going to do a full Brazil and South American football coverage during the World Cup. Make sure you're subscribed. He just said that he's not afraid of saying that Brazil can win the World Cup. He's saying the expectation is high. He said he got a lot of advices. He's making fun of influencers, journalists, former players. He's saying thank you to everyone that gave their opinion. So you guys see, he just gave me a shout out because I gave my opinion many times here on YouTube. He just shouted me out. That's what I tell myself. Well, how do you watch the announcement in English? The announcement is not in English. If you want in English, it's just me. People weren't cheering; they were laughing. That's what happened. So, okay, the list. It started. Goalkeepers, I believe, will go first. All right, guys, it's starting. Okay. He's saying we're very curious. We're not curious. We just want to know the fucking names. Okay, here we go. Okay, here you go. Allison, the goalkeeper from Liverpool. Allison, as expected. Allison from Liverpool. Ederson from Fenerbahce. Ederson has been shaky. That's a okay. Weverton, former Palmeiras and Grêmio. That's a big surprise. Weverton. Okay, defenders now. Alexandro from Flamengo. Oh boy. No Flamengo player should be called up. Bremer from Juventus. Danilo from Flamengo. My goodness. It's not a good call up. Douglas Santos, the left back from Zenit. He's been called up. Gabriel Magalhães from Arsenal. He's been called in. Ibanez. Where is Ibanez? Oh, here. Ibanez. Okay. Léo Pereira from Flamengo. What the fuck? Marquinhos from PSG. He called up Léo Pereira, Danilo, and Alexandro. 3 guys from Flamengo. They've been terrible. Wesley, the right back from Roma, former Flamengo. No Thiago Silva. He's out. No Thiago Silva. Okay, we're going to midfielders. Bruno Guimarães. Where is Bruno Guimarães here? Casemiro from Manchester United. No Thiago Silva. Danilo from Botafogo. Where's Danilo? Fabinho, that plays in Saudi Arabia, has been called in. Probably the backup of Casemiro. Lucas Paquetá, he called up way too many Flamengo players that are not playing well. Lucas Paquetá from Flamengo. Forwards now. Neymar. Now we're going to know if Neymar makes it. Endrick has been called in. Endrick was called up. André Santos was left out. Endrick has been called up. Gabriel Martinelli from Arsenal. Oh my God, his name. Igor Thiago from Brentford. Oh my God, 6 more spots. Is Luis Henrique from Zenit. Cunha. Mateus Cunha from Manchester United. Neymar was called up. Neymar was called up for the Brazilian national team. Neymar's playing the World Cup. Oh my God. He's back. Neymar's back. Neymar's back with the national team. Guys, one more dance. One last dance. Neymar is back with the national team. You have no idea how happy this makes. I thought months ago Neymar was done. I literally made a video talking about I thought he was done. Rafinha also. Let's finish the roster. But Neymar's back. Obviously, Vinicius. Ryan makes the roster. That's a good call. João Pedro was left out. So Vinicius Jr. Here's the squad. The full squad's right here on screen right now. The full squad is on screen. Neymar is back with the Brazilian national team. Neymar is officially back with the Brazilian national team. This is crazy. Let's take a second here and kind of digest this. For months and months and months, there was drama about Neymar being there or not. I thought he wasn't going to make it a few months ago, but Neymar is back with Brazil. The return of the Prince, the last dance for Neymar right now in this roster. So let me ask you guys a few questions. Before we close things up here, the full rosters right now on screen. Allison, Ederson, and Weverton are the goalkeepers. The defenders and fullbacks will be Gabriel Magalhães, Wesley, Douglas Santos, Roger Ibanez, Léo Pereira, Bremer, Marquinhos, Danilo, and Alexandro. The forwards and midfielders, Vinicius Júnior, Casemiro, Neymar, Igor Thiago, Endrick, Luiz Henrique, Danilo, Rafinha, Bruno Guimarães, Matheus Cunha, Gabriel Martinelli, Fabinho, Ryan, and Lucas Paquetá. I have a few questions for you guys. So André Santos is out. Thiago Silva is out. João Pedro is out. That's another big one that's out. And Neymar's back. Here's the question I have for you guys before I end the stream. One, tomorrow I'm going to do a video breaking down the roster. I need to sit down. I need to have some coffee. I need to analyze this and think, because right now I'm very emotional. This is crazy that it happened, that Neymar's actually back. I felt like he was going to come back today in the morning when I saw the news, but just seeing it is different. So Neymar's back. Do you guys want me to make a video on Thursday, so in 2 or 3 days, about how Ancelotti will utilize Neymar this World Cup? Because we do have hints and clues from Ancelotti about. If you guys want me to make that video, I will make that video. How will Carlo Ancelotti use Neymar in the World Cup? Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Drop a like in this video. And when I close this stream, also tell me the roster that you just saw. 1, do you think Brazil can win the World Cup with that roster? And 2, what do you rate that roster from 1 to 10? From 1 to 10, what do you rate that roster? The Brazil one. Can they win the World Cup? And what do you rate it? Okay. I think that's all for today. That was the reaction video. Neymar's back. I'm kind of happy about I'm very happy about it. Very happy about it. All right. So tomorrow we have the roster breakdown, and then I'll make the Neymar video after. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. Bless you all. Have a great week. Today's Monday. I'm going to put the Tactical Manager intro, which is from our other channel, Tactical Manager TV, so I can get out. All right? Ciao. Oh, yeah. And I'm not talking much about the roster because tomorrow we have the breakdown video. Okay. So that's why I didn't break down the roster now. We have the video. Bye.